And we're joined by Mayor Colin Basran. It looks like ride-hailing is very close for the city of Kelowna. Are you personally happy to see that day on the horizon?
Well, it's close, but it just seems still so far away. It's taking really longer than we had ever anticipated, and still frustrated with the fact that we don't have any approved operators here. So well and good that the Lower Mainland has Uber and Lyft now that they can utilize their services. Those two companies are so far reluctant to try setting up shop here in the Okanagan, and it's my understanding that the Passenger Transportation Safety Board has turned down applications from smaller operators from setting up shop here in the Okanagan. So I appreciate that in British Columbia, yes, we are a step closer, but in the Okanagan, really not any closer to having an operator up and running.
On what grounds do some of these smaller operators get turned down typically?
So you know what, I don't know. We're not involved in that process. The city isn't involved, and so I don't know the reasons for the decisions. But what I can tell you though is that it's just frustration on behalf of council and from many of the Kelowna residents whom I hear from regularly saying, why do we not have this available? Oftentimes, of course, like with most issues that are the responsibility of higher levels of government, City Council gets blamed for them, and this is just one of those where people are wondering why we don't have ride sharing in Kelowna, and I just continue to remind people it's not a City Council issue. We've advocated for it, we continue to advocate for it, but we still do not see it here, and that's really frustrating.
We're just wondering why it's not here already.
So bring it on.
Bring it on, what's up with that?
I think it's a little delayed. I think it's about time with other cities having it, larger cities.
I've been in other cities, especially Toronto, where it's easy as pie and it's a lot cheaper than a regular taxi, and the vehicles have been great and the drivers have been great, and yes, I'd like to see it here.
When we canvass people on the streets, yeah, the support seems to be pretty overwhelming.
Oh yeah, the support is absolutely overwhelming, and I appreciate though that the taxi industry has some concerns, particularly around fairness, and I actually agree with the arguments.
Should level the playing field.
I completely agree with their arguments about fairness, that they should all be treated the same. So I want to be on record as saying I fully understand the concerns the taxi industry has, but at the end of the day, this is a service that residents want. The technology is changing, advancing, ride sharing is here, people want it, so let's find a way to make it happen.
Look in your crystal ball, how long do you think it's going to take before it really is in Kelowna?
Oh, you know what, I have no idea. I thought it would be here already. And I guess more than anything, I mean, there's a lot of frustration to, share here, but I'm still frustrated with Uber and Lyft, who have said, we aren't coming, we don't think we can get enough drivers due to the license qualifications the provincial government is imposing, but why not just come and try? We are a very forward-thinking, progressive community. Come and try it. I think you'd be surprised, and I think you would find a number of operators willing to help you get your companies started.
Terrific, Mayor Basran. Thanks for taking some time for us, and thank you for watching Kelowna Now.